Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Portal Stories Mel. Let's continue here. I'm trying to scoot my chair forward and it's not really ever been designed or set up so that it could scoot forward. We're in the heavily destroyed, somewhat organic world now. But without there being like a real organic intelligence or mover, I'm not 100% sure what the whole deal would be. Let's see. Like, I could put a portal here. I could put a portal there. I can drop a cube. And that didn't seem like that did anything. I keep kind of expecting to break a wall or something. See, if these light bridges let you actually stay on them and they change gravity, if there was a different color of that would be interesting. Although at that point you'd also be crawling up through there, and that would confuse the physics of this game a decent amount. Okay. Where am I supposed to be going? Because you can't shoot a portal through these barriers. I can do that, certainly, but it's not like there's anything to catch. Apparently at some point that will drop a cube, but it really is getting questionable how much of this stuff even matters, like how much of this really plays, or if we just actually are just going to walk out of these sections without really having to do anything. Alright, so that was blue paint. Wasn't expecting blue paint. But you know what? I will take blue paint. I will paint every inch of this place if that's what it takes. Yeah, this is probably a mistake, but whatever. So that's all kinds of places. Now we can bounce up and get some height on. Whole wall over there we can bounce back and forth. But that certainly also opens up the door to doors of possibility of me accidentally bouncing against the wall and dying, or just accidentally releasing the cube and projecting that to against a wall that would make it bounce all over the place. Like, ideally we want up there, so we bounce up here. Do we have a wall that we can put a portal on? Seemingly no. Do we have a way to get over to that side? Seemingly yes. Boy, that does not make that easier. And see, I don't know if there's a projector or anything that would let me get off that platform. That's just glass. There's nothing over here by the looks of it. I'm really enjoying this game, so I'm kind of playing it faster than I normally would, taking fewer breaks. That'll probably bite me in the butt eventually, but heck, at the moment, I'll enjoy the game. Let's see. Yeah, there's no launcher or anything. There's enough here though to bounce you up, but not, I don't think the intention was to bounce you up that high, and that's the trick to getting up there. So if that's not the trick to getting there, then the trick has to be something along that line, doesn't it? Right. So back this way, and then let's see if we can bounce up here. Yes, we can. Can we safely land? Yes, we can. Right. So then the trick would be to get up there. Did we get enough paint that we could reach that height? That's probably the only thing we're missing. If I can walk through here, and I can grab this, and I can put this up there, like that. That automatically let go of that cube, by the way. Can I get enough height? Actually it doesn't matter, does it? I don't think it matters. Can get that as far as we can to the edge. It has more of a horizontal curve to it. But you know what? This probably doesn't matter at all, because look, we can do this and get the cube down. We can put this as low as possible. We can go through and drop. And now that is there. And so at that point it doesn't really matter if I walk through this. I can then just jump up there. Jump up there. Alright. The next part of this path is let's see. Like perhaps that direction? or perhaps that direction. It's one or the other. I probably need to draw more goo. Kind of feels like some of the goo either didn't get painted originally or that it's actively drying up. Alright, well, I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna fall down as slowly as possible here. Nope, nope, nope. Well, then I was gonna do this, and then I was going to try and bounce with the cube this direction. But I guess for the moment we're gonna have to go back and adjust. See, this is definitely a part where possibly cleaning out the light bridge would be helpful. Still don't think that's all the way through. So if I move that, yep. There we go. Okay. Will this bounce get me up here? Yes, it will. Good. There is a danger in a lot of these puzzles where I might just be solving them in a completely different way in which they intended them to be solved. Probably not, but Portal 2, the official game, was very, very polished in that aspect in which you knew you were solving it the right way. There was if you were cheating the system, it's because they designed it because they wanted you to be able to cheat the system. But yeah, for a mod, a community mod, this would be the point where you might make the game a little bit less breadcrumby, a little bit more difficult. It's a weird argument certainly to make, to say that the community mods and the non-canonical stories should be the more difficult games, but it's probably true nowadays. Even if Valve wanted to make a spin-off game and have it be like an expert mode of Portal, that would be smarter than making Portal 3 be really hard.
Well, it seems that we won't be able to stay in the plant-filled test chambers much longer. It seems to be able to adapt to our actions quite well. We need to come up with a plan to take him on, head on. But leave that to me. You can continue solving these tests.
Let's see, this is labeled as room 2 of 12. I don't know if I believe any of that. Is there something we can do? Got 2 things over there, a camera and a cube. Probably only need the cube. We need to be able to pull ourselves backward. And we need to be able to get over there. So, what's the safest way to do this? Probably this way. Oh no, there's gates. And one of the things was stopped by the gate and one of the things was not. Interesting. So I can portal myself, but I can't seemingly get that cube. Nor can I really use this extrusion tunnel in a good way. I guess what we would probably want to do is something like that. Okay. So now it's sucking in, but unless it wants to suck me as a character through the metal parts, I think we're still stuck. So it must be this. There's no gates on this wall. I'm gonna just assume that there's no reason to land there. Okay. Okay. So now at that point, that's pushing. And that's all it can do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did not mean for that to happen. I'm totally in the wrong place now. And it's probably not really worth it to try and reset oneself. Are we standing on the garbage dispenser? Yeah, we are. So I can put myself here and push myself forward. Okay. Try that again. There's a delicate balance in all of these portal puzzles. Like, I don't want a super long puzzle that's really complicated, but I also don't want something that is very, very boring. I'm gonna come over here. I may not be able to. They've blocked enough of the section there where I may not be able to put the portal where it needs to be. And so if I put it here, it's just going to start pushing things in that general direction. And I need it to kind of pull. Well, no, it's going to push anyways. So I put it here. That's fine. But then it pushes it really fast in that general area, which is not fine. Well, if we do that, Yeah, there's just kind of no way to do this. We need that portal and like that portal to work. And alright, let's just get rid of that. Alright, so that starts pushing things that way. I can just push that now out of the way. Right, so that will put me above in a loop and back to where I need to be. So I need to be over. I need to get like this out of the way, I think, right now. I don't think that helps at all to have that. So drop that in the water. And now we have our new cube. Great. Which... okay. I think we can do this, yeah. Since we got rid of it, we just run to the left here. And then we pick it up and take it with us. And then we get in this portal. Notice how they got the vines on the sides there. So you're getting somewhat unique visual aesthetics. That seemed a little short. A little easy.
You have no idea how hard it is to move around here. Anyway, remember those old turrets from all the way at the bottom of the facility? Those guys have no security systems installed. It should be really easy to reprogram them to destroy Aegis instead of humans. If we go down to a turret production line, we might be able to produce friendly turrets.
A lot of this content does, however, feel just like super built around doing a very, very similar story to Portal 2, going to the same places. At a certain point, I suppose that is just the way of things and the way things have to be, because they're just reusing the same art assets in the same locations. So we can't get too much in the way of variety. But I feel a little disappointed by the kind of repetitiveness that we've seen with some of this. I don't even know what that activated. Puts up a wall here to put up a laser. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some achievement for destroying Aperture cameras or turrets with lasers and water and emancipation grids or evisceration grids, whatever they're called. I've forgotten a lot of the jargon. Certainly, it's been a long time since I played Portal 2, and for most people it's probably been a lot longer of time. But at a certain point also we are just hitting a level where I'm glad there is only a small handful of community mods for Portal 2. Had it become a huge deal and there was hundreds if not thousands of mods, it would get crazy, just like unreasonably like unreasonably flooded with community mods. So certainly we do see a lot of games like that where like Minecraft is probably a great example of a game like that. And most of the mods unfortunately do get just forgotten about and never get any coverage at all. Because there's competition in part, and because there's just kind of a lack of quality in part. Interesting. You almost never put a portal on the underside of something. Okay. If there's a way for me to get the cube, but it doesn't seem like there is. Seems like it's way further behind the closest place I can put a portal. Which does certainly make it questionable how I'm supposed to get up to that. As things are labeled at this point, I think we probably are going to just do as it implies, and that's an elevator. And probably just fight Aegis with reprogrammed turrets, and that probably will just be the end of the game. Not really sure what we even need to laser. Like, I can put a portal there while standing on it, but the fact that I have to either stand on it or have a cube on it limits what you would need to do. And see, normal human being would almost certainly be able to just to crawl through that and make it to the next area. Which is why they had to be so incredibly sparing in Portal 2 when using the broken, decayed art assets. There had to be basically a completely crumbled wall or something behind it to not encourage people in the thought that the game was going to be more of an open world game. I feel like that is probably a factor. Had Portal 2, or if a Portal 3 came out, had it been a open world game, there's a lot of room to go fairly crazy with it. But I think also that probably is part of the reason why we have yet to see a Half-Life 3 is that the open world nature is just what is the modern way of making games, and it is just not really in line with the linear nature of Half-Life games. Okay. Well, we figured that out. That also means I could just take the cube with me inside. So I need to decide whether I need to take the cube inside with me or not. I think I need to take it with me. I think there's probably some red herrings. Alright. Which one is over there? Orange? Yeah. So I need to put the orange here. And either I'm gonna go for this higher section, or I go this way and break my way. Let's see if we can manage to land over here. keep all our options open. It is sure slow. Okay, we got here. Can we crouch down? Is there any walls to shoot? Yeah, I don't know if there's a trick here. Like it would be fairly easy to miss something visually. This game doesn't really want you to look up and down and all around. More for instead for aesthetic reasons. Right. What does that do? It gives us a laser redirection light. What does this do? That just turns that off completely. Good. And I don't think you really need the laser redirection light. The little marble, which arguably they didn't do as much with the marble as they should have. I think what you do... Let's ask this question. Where does this connect to? Sometime way back that direction. I think what you do is you find this. And then you just drop that. And then that. And then that. And that's one part unlocked. And then part 2 is a switch right at the beginning. And how do we turn off these walls? I think standing on the switch is not the solution. I don't think that there is a portable area. It's quite the solution either. Let's come down here and look. I need to get a portal on the other side of that, which means I need to get over there, which means I'm gonna walk over there and it's gonna break my stride at some point. Come on. Okay. We may just have to move a lot of things around. Is there a way for me to get sucked over there? No, but there's a way for me to get pushed over there. And with some very careful movement, and that was not very careful movement. Actually, this is way easier, isn't it? All I needed to do is have a cube in this area. Okay. I'm gonna jump back this direction. stand on the button. Put that there instead. And then put that cube there. Okay, that solves that part. I may have to go around and do this a second time though. Because I can't get up there to collect the other cube. Alright. So, over there, and then over there. Pick this up. Take this back this way for a brief moment. Put that there. Nope, nope, nope. Really messed that one up. Still have yet to find if there's a run button. At least on the controller. Okay. Do we really need this cube here? Or do we need to put this cube with the other cube first? Right now that would project me in that direction. I think I just need to look down here and see. Okay. Let's just try this the other way. There. And then there. Okay. So we need this cube to be willing to go with us. Because if we reset that one, that doesn't really help us. Resetting that one over there doesn't really help us. So we need to be able to get this cube or that cube, one or the other, up here so that we could drop it down here. Is there a possibility I could do this? Maybe. If I was to do that. And then I can potentially drop that there. And then potentially get through that. I almost hit that one with my random placement of things. Okay. Okay. So then the next part of this is, can I hit that portal there and a wall over here?
Well done. Test subjects rated that as one of the hardest tests in this track. I heard that it was made by two particularly cruel scientists.
Yeah, we never really got an idea like how cruel or stupid the scientists were that worked at Aperture Science. They had to be fairly incompetent. The rejects that didn't make it into Black Mesas is the implication. Otherwise you wouldn't have made a character like GLaDOS that then almost immediately decides to kill everybody for not even a good logical computer reason, just for insane reasons. Now, if that is like one of the hardest tests, then we might be near the end. That did feel like a fairly hard test compared to the two previous tests. We're probably near the end of the Act 4, and we'll probably have one more act up
Going
this.
through all those files, there's terabytes of emails. I'm trying to find something that can help us. Huh. Did you know you can increase the size of your core in just 2 easy steps?
That would be funny if there was more time in this game for him to just be reading spam the whole time. Yeah, this with new music seems to imply that we're gonna get a bit of a challenge and maybe even a bit of an action section here. And we're just once again seeing a lot of stuff. Big chambers, a lot of destruction. Kind of hard to keep it all in focus and pay attention to it all. See what this does. Alright, well, what parts do we want to shoot? There. Okay. Okay. Do I want to go further in this direction? I don't think I really can. I think this is straight up water. And then there's stairs that seem to go nowhere, and in 2 switches back to back. Only thing I think I could possibly do is this. Hit this and run. Didn't make it in time. Is there something else? We can get on the cubes, but that doesn't really help. It's kind of nice that you have this little wave of like glue to imply that this is a panel that just fell off, but frankly it shouldn't be white. Like, anything white should be portable, and Some stuff clearly isn't. And a lot of it is definitely dirty, and that confuses the issue. Okay. Alright, well, let's instead take this cube with us over here. And then put it down. And then put a portal there. A portal there. And let's drop down here. I don't think that was going to bounce likely into the, just directly onto the button. Right, and that then opens up more passage. So now we just need to get over there again. I think pretty much. I think there's more to it than this, isn't there? Well, how? Let's just jump up here. Yeah. I can put a portal over this direction. I can walk over here. I need another cube. Obviously. Is there a reason to have 2 cubes in this area? Or switch to 2 cubes, really? I don't think so. I'm not sure I really appreciate the fact that these cubes seem to change color when they're sitting on a switch. That might help more than I realize. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a whole collection of visual cues that people don't really need to learn and aren't really ever going to be aware of. I could make a portal thing over that direction. I think we're gonna have to roll the dice here a little bit and see where this takes us. Okay. Okay. I'm not probably high enough to reach over there. And I don't see any portal places over there. So what's the part of this that I'm not getting? In theory, I could put 2 things over there and get both cubes potentially over there. But would I have really enough time to do that? 1, 2, 3. Seems like your odds of getting a cube to those areas are fairly low. Well, let's just make some progress. We know the cubes don't belong here. We can tell that much. We can put 2 cubes next to each other fairly simply. I don't know how I'm supposed to get myself safely somewhere. It's interesting how time slows down. Am I supposed to like actively have hit the button as I was passing and then turned and hit this? That doesn't seem reasonable. We might be hitting a point where things are just not going to be reasonable. If I could just walk in the water, it might be helpful. There's a whole switch over that direction, and that switch must turn off this part or something. So let's work from that perspective. Let's assume that that's the case. This was probably the easier one to get, so I'm gonna just drop that and put that one there. Okay. So now that is back over in that direction. Take that and take that. I don't know how to time this all right. You'd have to come, I think, somewhere around there. I think that is probably suspiciously right over that part. Go ahead and let that go through. And we'll go up here. So we've got that prepared, but I don't know if we can really shoot a portal this direction now, or get over there to hit the switch. Anything, the only thing I could really do is that, and even that didn't launch the cube quite in the right place. This might be simpler than it seems. Okay. I think this probably is simpler than it seems. Put this here. Put this here. Take this. And off we go. Fingers crossed I'm supposed to be going with it. At the very least, we'll learn a few things. I'm just gonna let that be where it is. You can see another door. Okay. You can see water leaking. Alright. What color is that portal? Blue. When I drop it, it did not bounce all the way to where it needed to bounce. No big surprise there. Okay, now we have one that will absorb. Cool. And just an office. A lot of these offices in Portal 2 had either no door on them or just very generic looking. At a certain point, windowless offices definitely don't feel like anything I would ever want to have to deal with. Alright, well, we hit that. That's going to pull me back upward, right? So either I take it off, See, this implies I should be taking a portal back that direction. I don't see how I can do that easily. But whatever, we'll try. Right, this way, and that way. And then I think at this point you just break that and destroy it. And where's my portals? They disappeared. Okay, we got one over there. Can we get the other? Or do we have to... Did we just eliminate that possibility? If I come out this way, can I shoot a portal over that corner? No, not really. If I was standing on this, though, if this was here, ready to go, if I had that there and that there, and then I clicked that, okay. Right. don't think this works. If I put the portal there... Yeah, let me just kill myself and let's just see where this actually checkpoint puts me. Because that'll probably give me an idea of like where I last made progress. Yeah, I last made progress here. That's what I was thinking. And then we need the cube that's way over there. Somehow to be absorbed or sucked up. Is there like anything I can hit over here at all? Well, let's just make sure that there's not a real easy solution here. Let's put a cube here. Let's stand here. Let's make sure that there isn't anything going on like that. It'd be weird if the game checkpointed me and I actually am not doing this right. Okay. So as long as this part is here, let's see if this really would ever fall onto the switch. Nah, that's just never gonna happen. You would need to spray it with like the accelerant orange goo, and we haven't even seen the orange goo. Probably get the pixel perfect to do something along that lines. Sure. What does that do at that point? I could get a cube up in that area, or I could get up really high and maybe try and move the block and then fall down. I don't think that would help either. It's no real opportunity for a fling. Anything I do loses this. Unless something had been specifically already in preparation over there. So let's go back to that and hit that and hit that. Use this to get up here. If there was a whole loop, but you can't loop, that wouldn't work. I can do that to get over to that side, certainly. Well, if I do that, though, then I run over here and destroy that cube, and put the cube here. Could I get the cube to decide to do that, to move without me? That's the real question. Can I put that there? And then, well, how would I get in there without it destroying my portals? Well, if I put it up there, no, I don't think that's quite it either. Like, unless that's exactly it. But also then you run over here and it destroys all your portals. So you need some trick to get up higher. And I don't think it's something crazy like balancing these cubes so that you could get on the edge of the extrusion to get up there. It might very well be the case that we don't have the right cube in the right place and that it was the other cube that needed to be in this location. It almost doesn't seem like it would matter though. Alright. Come on. We're going a little long today. Let's see. Okay. And see if it was the other cube right now that was on here, then I could click this button and click that button. We kind of can. Let's give that a try. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this and then do that. Right. Get rid of that one. Put that one there. Put that there. Okay. Hit that part. And that part. We can definitely see that there's off that one goes. So now I could just destroy this by summoning a new cube, which would be fine. But how can I do that in such a way that it would get the other one over there? Yeah, I'm confused as to what I really accomplished there, but I feel like I did accomplish something there. And we'll hit that. And see that once again. Interesting. Wow. Never seen purple before. What do you do in purple? Apparently nothing. Seems like you get pushed. That is interesting that it's purple though. Alright. So we've got a blue part here. And looks like it's probably purple-ish. Not quite in sync over there. So how do I get back? And this can raise me up, but unless I can find something to shoot while this is sucking me in, I don't think that helps me any. In fact, I don't think that helps me any at all anyways. I feel like this is just a complete and total red herring. Let's go ahead and make a safety save. We may not get this one done. Okay. Over there is blue. So all I need to really do is figure out how I can get to that point without losing blue. Okay. Okay. So we've got that. Can we fight that? No. Blue. Why do you go up instead of down? Right, that's blue. Let's put an orange that way. And then see if... It might just be a distance thing. Right. Nah, it feels like they kind of hardcore programmed that so that it would always push you up. Otherwise, the solution would work, and I don't think they want it to work. Over here is blue, and if I didn't have it overlapping on that, it just kind of puts you in the wrong position either way. Like that doesn't help. I can't get through that. this. Maybe. Blue up this way. Yeah, it gets pushed and then it works in conjunction. So it's just like twice as strong when it's purple. Because one is pushing, the other is pulling. When we need them to go, we need two to be pulling or two to be pushing. I need to be able to get up somewhere. I need to be able to destroy a cube, I think, to accomplish that. That doesn't work. I think we're gonna have to do that anyways. Okay. So I think when I hit this button, we're kind of golden to get the cube. We could put one here as a pulling potential thing. If I could get a portal there. Where do we have the portals right now? Nowhere, because we walked through it. If there was a pulling one, but I don't think you can do that. See that? At that point turns off that one. And so we've got a cube, and we just need to be able to get it over where it needs to go. And I just don't think I've got it. Just don't think I have a clue as to what the trick on this one is. What it seems like you need to do is somehow have one cube just being pushed against the wall that direction, which still wouldn't really fix the other cube being pushed against the wall. So if I could get one cube here. Yeah, I just don't get what the point of this is, though. How that works unless in the whole mess of getting the first cube over in this direction, you needed to not have destroyed that one portal, which would mean that the game saved me in the wrong place. Which is, I believe that. Right. Gotta be more consistent with my shots if I'm gonna do that. Okay. So go through here. Go up here. There's a lot of sound effects that are getting fairly repetitive and annoying on this puzzle. Okay. Up here. Now, do I need to take the cube with me? Or is this really just a matter of I need to not lose the blue portal? Let's just assume that we're good as long as we don't lose the blue portal. About 20 minutes over now. I'm being stubborn. Don't lose the blue. Instead, take the orange, which puts you back here. And what do we do? Now we've got to probably jump off at this point so we don't hit the wall. A little guitar music every time you're in these extrusion tunnels. Okay. Would be nice if we could zoom in on these and get a color coordination. Like I'm seeing blue over there, but they're always blue. Start with, right? These aren't yellow ones up here. Nope. Okay. Do we want to change something here? Well, I think I may have this. Like, if I'm careful, and I can't destroy the orange. Okay. So I need to keep the orange. I can move the blue. And I'm gonna have to make a choice. Here, we'll do a safety save. Just go ahead and override a save file. And we'll hit this button. If this is wrong, then we'll have made a mistake. Doesn't seem like it was wrong. Okay. Okay. So now, all we need to do is put this direction. It will pull us both in that area. Here we go. And that took a lot of effort, a lot of thinking to do, but finally we got it working.
So, apparently, The records on these computers are kinda severely out of date. I think I can recompile a new version of this testing tracks sequence.
Okay, well, I'm gonna definitely go ahead and just overwrite that save again, and that's gonna be it for this recording. I need to take at least a good 20-minute break after that one. Where are we as far as the save files are concerned anyways? Act 4, Two of a Kind. We know that there's like 5 acts, but the 5th act might just be credits too, but we still probably are going to want to have an experience where we fight Aegis. We don't know what Aegis looks like. It feels like you probably should have shown us hints at what he would look like before this point, but Aegis might just be a personality core. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.